Welcome to a detailed exploration of the Data Encryption Standard, or DES, a historically significant symmetric key block cipher. DS operates as a block cipher, processing data in 64-bit blocks and utilizing a 56-bit effective key, derived from a 64-bit key where 8 bits are for parity. It employs a 16-round Feistel network, a structure where encryption and decryption use the same algorithm, simply reversing the order of round subkeys. The encryption process begins with a 64-bit plaintext block, P, and a 64-bit key, K, which has 56 effective bits. The first step is an initial permutation, or IP, a fixed-bit shuffle of the 64 input bits. This historically eased hardware wiring rather than adding cryptographic security. After the initial permutation, the 64-bit block is split into two 32-bit halves, L0, the left half, and R0, the right half. Then, 16 Feistel rounds commence. In each round I, the new left half, Li, becomes the previous right half, Ri minus 1. The new right half, Re, is calculated by XORing the previous left half, Li minus 1, with the output of the round function f, which takes Re minus 1 and the 48-bit round subkey chi as inputs. After all 16 rounds, the final L16 and R16 are concatenated in reverse order, R16 followed by L16. A final permutation, FP, which is the inverse of the initial permutation, is then applied to yield the 64-bit ciphertext. Decryption follows the exact same process, but the round subkeys are applied in reverse order from K16 down to K1. The round function f is crucial, taking a 32-bit right half R and a 48-bit subkey chi to produce a 32-bit output. The first stage of f is expansion E, where the 32-bit R is expanded to 48 bits by duplicating and reordering certain bits. This expansion allows XORing with the 48-bit subkey and creates bit dependencies across S-box boundaries, aiding diffusion. Next, the 48-bit result is split into 8 6-bit chunks, each processed by one of 8 fixed S-boxes. Each S-box performs a non-linear substitution, mapping 6 input bits to 4 output bits, forming the core of DES's security. The row for the S-box lookup is determined by the first and last bits of the 6-bit chunk, while the column is determined by the middle 4 bits. The 8 4-bit outputs from the S-boxes are then concatenated to form a 32-bit block. Finally, a fixed permutation P reorders these 32 bits, further spreading the S-box influence before the next round. The key schedule generates the 16-round subkeys, Ki, from the initial 64-bit key. First, permuted choice 1, or PC1, discards the 8 parity bits and permutes the remaining 56 bits, splitting them into two 28-bit halves, C0 and D0. For each round, C and D are rotated left by 1 or 2 bits, according to a specific shift schedule. Rounds 1, 2, 9, and 16 rotate by 1 bit, while all other rounds rotate by 2 bits, yielding Ci and Di. Finally, permuted choice 2, or PC2, combines Ci and Di, then permutes and selects 48 bits to form the round subkey Ki. The Feistel structure ensures decryption is simple, using the same algorithm with reversed subkeys. S-boxes inject non-linearity, resisting linear and differential cryptanalysis, while the E expansion and P permutation promote diffusion, ensuring small input changes avalanche through many output bits. Despite its ingenious design, DES's primary weakness is its 56-bit effective key, making it vulnerable to brute force attacks with modern computing power. It also has known weak and semi-weak keys, though practical systems typically avoid these. The S-box design, famously crafted by IBM and NSA, was robust for its time, resisting then-secret differential cryptanalysis. In summary, DES is a 16-round Feistel cipher on 64-bit blocks with a 56-bit effective key. Each round involves E expansion, XORing with the subkey, 8 S-boxes, and a P permutation. Subkeys are generated via PC1, round left shifts, and PC2. While IP and FP are historical, the S-boxes and Feistel mixing provide the cryptographic strength. Though obsolete for new systems due to its small key size, DES remains vital for understanding modern cipher design and cryptanalytic attacks. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with your classmates. Join me next time as we explore modes of operation for using DES with longer messages.